to another exciting game of HOTS action. Tonight featuring the Nexus team's Can't Connect stuns against Haunted House. Love this song. For bans tonight, CCS opting to get rid of Battlefield of Eternity and Brax's Holdout, so the 2-lane maps. And we are going to Infernal Shrines. Haunted House, by the way, banning Elvolskai and D-Shire. Alright, let's get to it. Lobby is up. Everybody's just about in here. Slick Rub, his classic CCS mantra. Mantra's not the right word. Anywho's. CCS has been around for a long time. They are... This is their A team, right? This is their highest level of play that CCS has to offer. And also Shredded Wind is here. Team's gone through a lot of changes over the years. I think Shredded's probably the only last remaining member from the old teams. But they're still around. Haunted House is a relatively new team, or rather, they are a new team. But they have some new players that have not even played in NGS before, so it's going to be interesting to see how they perform as a team here against some seasoned veterans. It's actually the second game this week we've kind of had this old seasoned team of CCS. Can't Connect Stuns has been around forever, and last night I did Phoenix Rising Amethyst, and they've been around forever against kind of a new team too. So it's going to be interesting to see how this dynamic plays out. More experienced team ended up winning last night. We'll see if that remains true again today. I do expect it to. I think if you haven't, you can play Storm League together, and a lot of these people obviously are all kind of mid-diamond, and there's only 20 of us that are in diamond, so we've played against and with each other many times in Storm League. You get to kind of know each other, but once you're on a team, once you're playing competitively, and there's a plan and there's communication, it really can sway the balance of ability one way or another. Just waiting on one from Haunted House, and then we're going to get this party started. Our 5th is almost here. Alright. No worries. Hello, Kala. Is that a Bahamut emote, I assume? Yeah. Nice. Thanks for lurking and watching. Appreciate you. Oh, lordy. You know, it's nice when I have a co-caster from time to time because I can kind of fill the void, but I really don't have much to talk about. I can fill the void when there's stats on the screen. All right, actually went just like that. The 5th member here for Haunted House is in the lobby, and looks like we're ready to rock and roll. How do these teams both have GMs on their team and they're a Nexus? Yet my team has no GMs, and I'm heroic. Riddle me that, Batman. I don't have a single GM on my team. These guys have 2 in this lobby. I don't know, man. I don't know who I gotta write to. Both are nice, yeah. So Infernal Shrines, I mean, pretty much the missionary of Heroes of the Storm maps here. Tracer banned immediately. If anybody knows anything about Mockery, it's that he plays Tracer, and plays it very well. And he's got a very comprehensive guide on the character. If you're looking to play Tracer, play it well, look up that guide, or hit him up, because he knows his stuff. That being said, it's banned, so he's going to have to resort to something else. Dahaka also taken out. Expect to see probably a Hogger ban of sorts here coming up. There you go. And what is this going to be? Brightwing, Joe, or Blaze? Yeah, I would be surprised if it was Blaze. Probably Brightwing. Although Shredded's Brightwing is insane. He probably wants it to. I mean, his everything's insane, but specifically, I think his Brightwing and his Lucio are incredible. Just going to be a Voliban. So 2 DPS, 2 offlaners. Joe is up, Brightwing's up. Blaze, also solid first pick. You're never going to be upset about that. Brainer kind of known for his Diablo. It's going to be Rhaegar. Okay, cool. Rhaegar and Joe. Rhaegar Diablo. Rhaegar Joe.
Crusade calls.
Crusade calls. The 2-3 here for our red team tonight. Probably see a healer taken here. Yep, there's Brightwing. And Diablo. Okay. So very, very meta, very standard across the board. As one would expect. But now we get to start getting into spicy territory. What to ban here? It's kind of weird. What kind of DPS do you ban? Yeah, Chromie is solid. Here you want to ban an offlaner, so it's probably just Leo. Although I think they play a lot of Sonya, so maybe that's a better option. I think it's definitely either Leo or Sonya though here for a ban. Tychus. They're worried about the Tychus and Diablo. Hey Raka, welcome in everybody. Just catching us here in the first draft of the first game between Can't Connect Stuns and Haunted House. I know Raka, you have a cast coming up 10 o'clock Central, right? I'll make sure I throw the homies back once we're done here. Yeah, it was Mockery on the Hanzo, and you see Mansky picking up the Auric here. Really solid pick against the Diablo. With Chromie banned and Noah Nubarak on the board, this makes Mephisto really attractive here if I'm red team. I think I definitely play Mephisto here with like a Syl or a Greymane. Mephisto Greymane would actually be pretty strong. Valstad and Cassia.
The wait
Okay.
is over.
Fine options. Really, any chance I get to play Mephisto, I really like it. In fact, this could be Mephisto from Eric. I think it still looks really strong. Especially into Blaze, Diablo. A little bit of percent damage going here. But let's see what Eric's got in mind. It's gonna be Maya. Huh. A little bit of switching going around. Eric's gonna be... Nope. What is happening? They're switching around so much. It's CCS night. We watch Crimson Cyber Squad. Rated over here to watch Can't Connect Stones. If you're aiming back, no can't counterpick stupidest game. Alright. CCS night indeed. Well, enjoy. Hopefully we get a lot of games, a lot of best of threes out of these gangs tonight. I got really freaked out. I forgot that I started my washer and dryer, and I was listening really intently as to what that sound was, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's just my washer. I thought I left the sink on or something. I'm an idiot. From left to right tonight, we have Can't Connect Stuns, our home team in blue. Shredded Wind on the Rhaegar, Eric on Maiev, Mockery playing Hanzo, Brainer on the Joe, and the Mansky. Mansky. I should have trusted myself on that Leo. And right to left tonight... Oh god. How do those people still get in here?
The battle begins in
Bad luck of a terrible time, says Mockery. Have Haunted House.
5,
Bacon.
3,
The
2,
Braveling.
1.
Diablo being played by Gamer. Splash on the Falstad. Cecily? Yeah. On the Cassia and Mellow plays. Let's take a look at our level 1 stats here. It's W build Rhaegar. Auto attack Hanzo. Q Falstad. Oh, big 4-man stun there from the Maya. Really nice jump, actually able to avoid the blaze stun. Look at the resets though from Eric. Another one. That's 4, 5, almost. He did go Naisha's Memento. Blaze's Neural Stim Pack. Some interesting choices here. Hanzo's staying middle to help clear the lane a little bit faster. Interesting choice considering he definitely wants the stacks, so. He's dead? No. Okay. Let's take a look at our offlane matchup here for a moment. Never mind, that's boring. Back to the action. Looks like both teams very content just getting their own camps. Blue team looking like they may try to push bottom here. By push bottom, I mean take the camp of Naisha's. Very easy to do so quite quickly. So good decisive decisions here from the blue team. Able to get that camp out. Gonna have a slight EXP lead. Is Eternal Retaliation from the Joe. Yeah, that's just not something you see very often. And we are going to see Q build from the Maya. Yay, Ring of the Leech. See? I knew that was good talent. So one other person picked it, that means it's a good talent, right? I love that talent. I think it's really underrated. I'm happy to see it get picked by someone other than me. Gives me the warm fuzzies. CCS doing the camp here on the left side. Haunted doing it on the right. Here's Blaze stuck in the middle of a Leo who just gets to kind of bully the absolute crap out of him with the spooky hands and the autos and all that jazz. Well, good thing Joe took Eternal Retaliation because had to do a little bit of wave clearing in the bottom lane. Continues to do some wave clearing. Bop, bop, bop. It looks so weird. Why is it not your DPS? Anyway. We started the spider butts here. It's 13-1 in favor of CCS as we have our first real potential team fight. Eric looking for a pull, but not going to find one. Red team completely cut out from the action here. Looks like they're trying to get 7th, but they're not going to get it in time. It's 27-6. They're going to have to make a move. 2 members get pulled, but the blaze stun is huge. Cleanse good from the Brightwing. Brainer taking a lot of damage. Splash looking for the kill. Really aggressively there, but not going to find it. Red team, Haunted House, able to push them off the objective, but just briefly. After taps here. Oh, the blaze stun just unfortunately out of range because of that Diablo charge. Good pull there from Eric. He's looking for more. Shredded Wind on the backline. He's taking on a Diablo. Bold choice, but maybe it was the right one. Diablo slams the Porco up against the wall. Eric looking for kills, and he is going to find one. The Diablo, the first to fall, as CCS captures the first objective and first blood. Jump onto Cecily there. Cecil? Maybe it's Cecil. Cecily. It could be either. I feel like Cecil is more... has a better chance of being correct. And Mello having the full Blaze experience here in the top lane against the Leo. While blue team almost a full level ahead, working on their macro. Are they going to look to engage? The Leo is here. Are they going to get here in time though? Maiev is going in and is going to chain 2 members of the red team. And now it is Fan City. Maiev resets on top of Maiev resets. It's going to be a bloodbath. Maiev taking out the Diablo. The minion camp finishing off the Brightwing. And it's another double kill for the side of CCS. Good rotation in there in from Leo, just slightly ahead on lane prio. Was able to get there. Eric with a good engage. Just sitting on the point and spinning to win with those fans. We take a look at the talents here. Almost completing that level 4 quest already. Rhaegar at 75 stacks as well as the ultimates come in for the blue team. They are going to be scary here, trying to look at taking this fort. Shields are really scary. Diablo's out, going to get a chain onto him, and it looks like the plan thus far has been just to kill the Diablo, and it's been working quite well. It's going to be the Ancestral, Lucian Tomb, it's Cage. Blessed Shield, and Dragon Strike, so no Dragon Arrow. There we have a pull onto the Diablo, nice engage there. The shifting with Bacon is going to be in time. I would see Cecile, but French. I'll ask later. I'll just butcher it for now, that's fine. I am looking for an engage, not quite finding one. Gets a hook onto the Diablo. Is it going to be enough damage? It looks like so. CCS has employed the just farm Diablo strategy, and currently it's been working. Diablo has died 3 times this game. Take a look here at the Bruiser camp. Mansky and Eric taking good care of that. Alonso rotates to the top lane as the objective is just about to spawn. What's crazy to me is they, instead of having an off-laner, they just have their Johanna with that level 4 clearing waves, and it's working out quite well for them. We have another engage here. Falstad's going to have to fly in a hurry if he wants to get here in time for this fight. Again, it seems to be just kill the Diablo, but he's able to get out of the Entomb. And now here we have potentially a Gust from Splash. Doesn't really land on anything, but the Q is huge. Big follow-up stun there from the Blaze. Hanzo is the next to fall. Down is the bunker as Eric's trying to escape. Lightning Breath over the top. Mellow not quite connecting with the Blaze stun. But Splash on the hunt is going to find Eric there. And things starting to go well for the side of Haunted House there. They are going to win that team fight and should be winning this next objective. We lost the camp, but at what cost? It doesn't matter. It's not as bad as losing 2 members in the objective here. Falstad going to be stuck here doing off-lane duty. He's stuck on shores. You see blue team going for all the camps. With them knowing that, I really want to see red team split off and start pushing this here. Looks like Gamer wants to. I mean, you don't need everybody here on this objective. Especially as Falstad knows what's going on. Is he going to get shielded here? He could get shielded here. He doesn't have his thing. Yeah. Yeah, I want to see red team peeling off and pushing this here. Welcome in, Icy Carousel.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Yeah, I mean, this is just good decision making by CCS here. If they're going to give him all the space, it's time to take all the space. And now they're just going to leave the objective. I mean, I guess you're not 13s, but you're going to be. Red team coming up now, starting to push with this a little bit. But the objective's going to be cleared here, and this fort is not going down, to my knowledge. Farm Diablo is to go. Dragon consuming you. It is a zoning alt more than anything. Cassia caught on the wrong side of history here, but... So, what's the map state at right now? Both teams essentially are down 1 fort, only one is more literally down a fort than the other. The rest of the map state's pretty clear. CCS, full level lead, and up 2 kills. Oh, and Mello is probably... Oh, he's fine. He's got bunker. Need a gust, though, probably? Oh, no, I guess not. We have a counter engage here. It's just Cassia and Leo top. But with only a Falstad, and especially if you build Falstad, it's going to be hard to really kill anything unless they get Hanzo out of position, which they did once before. So it could happen again. Hanzo 2 stacks away from completing his auto attack quest again. Gonna have to do that again since he died. Cassia lurking here in the top lane. I never actually did go over the alts, but everything pretty standard across the board. Spall, Lightning, Gust, Bunker, Lightning Breath, and Blake Heal. So nothing out of the ordinary out of Haunted House. It's going to be Giant Slayer, making Diablo even more of a pincushion than before. Gamer looking for a stun over the top on the Johanna. In comes Eric from the top, looking for an engagement. Not going to find one. Falstad is pushing top here. Maiev and Hanzo don't have necessarily the best push, but with all of them there, oh, that was a really nice dodge from the Gamer. So they traded the top fort for a bottom fort. Definitely, well, not definitely, probably, but definitely in favor of CCS there, as they were able to get more of a live fort than Haunted House was. Now they're going to get this camp because they have 16s. But once 16s come around, I expect to see a little more life out of Haunted House. It looks like Splash is Splash is trying to get out of dodge here.
Shrine gathers power. Claim it in my name.
Alright, they'll have to clear that camp. Map state isn't too bad for red team. I mean, they're only down 1 extra fort. Unfortunately, those forts are mid and bottom, so they don't have a tap, whereas blue team is going to have a tap for this next fight. So that's going to make things a little bit spicy if they don't like decisively win a fight. But with martial law, you got the RE gusts from Falstad there. It's a lot more kill pressure. And looks like Shredded Wind is going to get caught out here just a little bit. The Gust is really good, pushing him back into the camp, but the zoning ult and the cage over the top is insane. Absolutely disgusting combo. Eric is going to get the Ancestral. Hanzo completes his quest, while the rest of the red team collapse. Really nice killer from Akre. Well played. The counter engage was just insane. I mean, Shredded just lives long enough to for the reinforcements to show up. They got the cage, they got the Dragon Strike over the top, and they just weren't able to get into the bunker in time. They were just absolutely melted by this. And now, very wisely, this is what I wanted Red Team to be doing with the last objective there. Just have one person capping while they have 2 dead. Start pushing the wall. Getting more value here. This is just good macro. Now that they see that they're up again. I mean, look at this pressure everywhere. They have a camp pushing top. They have a camp pushing mid. The objective is here. They already have softened up this keep. It's going to go down. This is a very scary push from CCS. Potentially game ending. Let's see how it's going to play out here. Punisher looking for a jump. Ends up hitting the Falstad, which is the worst case scenario, but he is able to get out just in time. Its Gamer is in, though, and he's going to get pulled backwards. Does he have full shields? Does. Oh, no, the Dragon Strike right over the top. Good job there by the Brightwing to keep him there. Looks like Red Team just wants to fight past this to try to get something before 20s. With Diablo the first to fall. Mello missing the stun just barely. He's had some pretty bad luck this game as Cassia gets in there. Level 20 Ancestral, though, pretty okay. And now it's a 2v3 against a Punisher and a very healthy blue team. It looks like CCS is on their way to comfortably winning game 1. Good Gust, though. The next jump is going to be scary. I mean, this is CCS is too tenured of a team to not just hit the core in this scenario. So, well played by them. They don't care where the Punisher is. They care where the core is. And it's at 0%. CCS ends up winning game 1. It's best of 3. A pretty one-sided affair here in game 1. We see the veterans CCS coming out firing. Only 2 deaths, 1 by each of their DPS. Shredderwood leading the way in healing. gamer just beating out the Falstad damage. Wow, look at the damage. It's actually kind of interesting. 27, 27, 27, 27, 23. All in that range. But the Hanzo was very strong. The ultimates with Cage and the combination of that, if you don't have Cage, then we still have Entomb. Really nice. A lot of pressure, even with the bunker available, even with the Braving Spell Armor. Just not enough to keep him alive. Take a look at our talents. Brainer, the only one deciding not to take a level 20. Didn't feel like he needed it that game. Everything else pretty standard across the board. I always like this talent. But I also like to go combo build. Like I go full W. And I think, or no, full E, excuse me. And I like having the reset there too. But I think this is really strong. Reducing armor by 20 and slowing them as well. It's basically a purge at 20 that reduces armor. It's better than purge. It's 75 damage to a hero. It must scale, right? There's no way it's just 75 damage. Otherwise, why would they even have that on there? Yeah, it's got it. Okay, it's just because we're out of game. Anywho's, go back to the map selection screen here. Already got CCS, their hard-earned point on the board. Winner, blue team, and we'll see where Haunted House wants to take us, or if they want first pick here. Looks like lobby's up. Alright, we're going to Towers of Doom. Everybody goes to Towers of Doom. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. I'm trying so hard, I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is, but I like it. Team 2 has first pick, which means that Team 1 has picked this. Towers of Doom. I get to ban this asshole. Let's see. Not delete message, not timeout, not warn. Ban. There we go. Alright. Just waiting on one. Nope. There we go. Alright. Just like that, lobby's made. Towers of Doom is always a great cast. It's always a great match. Even if it's one-sided, it's always like, holy cow, did they play that well? If it's not one-sided, it's like, you know, this is just a good map. Just a good map design. Oh, Team 1 has first pick. So this is actually picked by Haunted House here. There we are. I wonder if I should be doing predictions or stuff like this. Probably. Where's my Steam Manager? No, I don't need a tour of the Steam Manager. I just need... There we are. Odd actions. The activity feed. Nice. Silver Bell followed 17 hours ago. Appreciate that. Creamy Cowboy followed yesterday. If you're lurking, I appreciate that. All right, here we go. I didn't tell them I was ready. I didn't even look to see if they're talking. Ah, well. Alright, Gatorade is gone. Now I'm a little bit sadder for it. Thank you, Moonlight, for the follow. Appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in to watch these teams beat the crap out of each other. And supporting NGS as well. Tracer again banned, Dahaka banned. We've seen this before. We've seen this song and dance before. No, but Stitches wants to play. Dang it. I always like watching a good Stitches game, man. But not the Stitches that just like sits in lane, gets lucky, throwing hooks down, you know, down the hallway, the hot dog down the hallway type of attitude. The real fun Stitches to watch in this map are the ones that really understand where they're going to be and the angles that you can hit on this map, because you can do some really disgusting things on this map. Mansky's going to grab the Hogger there after Joe banned out from the red team. And now Haunted House. Going to be looking to grab what? What do I want here if I'm Haunted House? Maybe a Brightwing and... maybe it's just Brightwing Blaze? Or Junkrat? I could see a Junkrat pick early. They're going to opt for really early Garrosh, and they're also going to take the Rhaegar from CCS. But I think if you just go Brightwing here and, like, Chromie, it's going to be really tough for the Garrosh to play. The really good Garroshes can get away with picking it this early, but also the really good teams are going to come with a plan to get rid of the effectiveness of the Garrosh and being out of position. We are going to see Shredded Wood playing Lucio. I'm stoked. That is absolutely his bread and butter. Guy he's irritatingly good. He absolutely dumpstered me one day in one of my placements, like a year and a half ago, and I still remember it was on BOE, and I was Hanzo, and I was hitting the most incredible arrows of my career, and the dude was like, "Oh, high five, high five, high five," and everybody just walks away, and he just absolutely carried the team to a victory, and it was so frustrating. But anyway, really, really excited to watch him play that. And there's the Chromie ban. I'm surprised to see that. I would think they'd want the Chromie, but maybe because they took the Murd and Lucio, they didn't want to give it up. So what goes well with this? I really like Tychus here. Vala's good here. Greymane here. Probably want to take your... like Solanas could be really strong too. Some sort of auto attack or an off lane is my instinct here, but yeah, Tychus. There's your off laner, it's Illidan. Okay. Illidan can get picked on a little bit here. CCS decides to go like Falstad and throw him in the off lane. That could be really oppressive. You also need a strong anchor, so yeah, I was gonna say Tassadar, and then maybe like Falstad, or okay, Genji. Yeah, I like the Tassadar here for sure. It also really messes with the Garrosh. Last pick here. They need what? They need kind of an anchor. I really like Junkrat here, honestly. Although it would have been picked already if someone plays Junkrat. No idea.
Glory to the
Thrall. 4-man Thrall. I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot, actually. I think that's a solid pick. Cool. Game 2, about to get on our way. CCS can't connect stuns against Haunted House. About to get on our way. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Game 2, up 1-0. It is Can't Connect Stuns. Mockery on the Tassadar. Lemansky on Hogger, the ship in the bottle. Eric playing the Genji. Brainer on the Muradin, and Shredded Wind on the Lucio. From right to left, it is Haunted House. Bacon on the Rhaegar. It's Gamer playing Garrosh. Mellow on Illidan. Cecil? Cecil.
10 seconds.
One of those versions. On what looks to be a diseased pony, and Thrall,
4,
and Splash, playing one of my mains on the Tychus here.
Fight.
Take a look at our builds, early doors. There's a throw over the top onto Eric, but the Tassadar wall is very good, and it's Gamer already in a lot of trouble. The boot back from Shredded, and that will be first blood 20 seconds into this game. So CCS already being as aggressive as humanly possible. Nice dodge from Eric. You see Splash. He kind of smells blood in the water, and Brainer literally just showed. So, yeah, they see you now. He knows the whole team's there. Genji getting thrown over the top. Good stun there by the Thrall. Eric currently has nothing to get out, but Shredded's there with a nice little boop. Both teams will go their separate ways and decide to do their camps. Take a look at their level 1 talents here. Nothing out of the ordinary. And really surprised that Red Team didn't start to do their camp right away. Especially with Hogger here showing mid. I think Illidan's not super strong. That's a really nice dodge there by the Thrall. Isn't enough to get him out. The Garrosh throw is good. And yes, the Thrall is going to live, but just barely. Pumpkins coming in. Eric has to back. Meanwhile, Red Team wants to stop these Pumpkins from going in at all costs. It looks like Blue Team's going to give them the space to do that, with their DPS having to go back. So, Blue Team helping off their offlaner, going to be getting this middle wave for them, getting Globe. That's going to allow Hogger to do Hogger things and push his top lane, maybe, or just clear it. Try to win. Coming up, just to be irritating, as Lucio's do. But because of that, because of leaving the bottom lane, all 3 Pumpkins are going to connect to the wall of CCS. So Haunted House going to be happy about that. Wait, is it not Shingen? Oh, it's Dragon Claw. Okay.
Be ready.
Master Assassin. Aggro range. Huh, interesting choice. Wonder if aggro range is because of the Illidan. I don't know. So, 3 objectives are about to spawn, rather 3 altars during the first objective phase are about to spawn. Both offlaners look to be preoccupied with their soaking obligations to want to fight for either of the altars. Illidan's definitely going to get there in time, right? Wait, he's not. He's just capping us. Okay. And it looks like we got a throw onto Lucio over the top. Good stun there by the Thrall, was able to finish him off. Of course, the second I look away, somebody gets thrown and dies.
The Raven Lord will fall.
Speaking of getting thrown and dying. It's 1 for 1. Looks like Red Team's going to be able to capture Oh, they're going for it. Are they going to get Vince Gamer here? Yeah, I think so. I think the body blocks are going to be enough. Lucio coming in at just the right time to finish it off. And now really nice wall in the stun from the Mansky. Really nice combination there from those two. Brainer looking for more. Not going to find it. Oh, Tychus throws a grenade at the face of Eric just to stall a little bit longer. But that should do it.
You have done well, heroes. Let the Gravekeeper know my power.
It is 7-7. Both teams pretty even in XP.
Gravekeeper.
The only slight difference is the XP and 4 shots as far as game state goes. Both teams going to be getting their camp out here. Hogger is lurking. Are they going to look to engage? They're still not done. Hogger is coming now. Brainer is there. He jumps on the objective. Mansky's here. The Illidan's nowhere to be found. It's a lot of damage to the backline. A huge Q from the Tassadar, but Brainer's getting low. He looks to be getting out, but Mello was here. Doesn't quite get onto the bird, and so he's going to be able to heal up. The Garrosh, the first to fall, shredded with it in the backline, trying to do what he does, and doing it relatively effectively, peeling off 3 members. Beautiful stun from the Hogger, and Eric is there with E to finish him off. However, getting a little bit low. No harm, no foul. Taco Bell stream. What? Oh my god, there's so much soak. Team, please. Team, please. Team, the soak. Alright. 3 pumpkins connecting to the wall of Haunted House here. CCS, I would say they're in the driver's seat right now. They're 2 levels ahead. They got level 10s. It's 5-1 in kills. Hogger may get in this top pumpkin camp, rather. Oh, wait, there's an ad. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I was going to do pre-roll. Shoot. I was going to start doing pre-rolls during breaks. I got to remember to do that so that people don't have to. Good throw there by the Garrosh. Mockery going to go down. So, red team, a little bit of life here, even down 10s. Looks like Bacon's going to cap this. Blue team trying to force on the middle objective here. But they can probably stall long enough till the Tassadar comes back. So that's a lot of damage. You don't necessarily want to throw a Thrall into their team opponent's backline. Really nice sundering there. Actually interrupts the Hortipole from the Hogger. And now blue team getting really low. But Hogger doing what Hogger does. Here comes the hunt from the Illidan. Mello getting the best of the Hogger there. It's Gamer still looking for more. Shredded Wind gets stunned by the Thrall and gets blown up. However, in the backline, Eric with a beautiful kill onto the Garrosh. And we are fighting about all over the place. Ooh, do we get the kill here? Splash. Nicely done. Getting a kill onto that Genji. And red team is going to be able to cap that altar. And just like that, red team, again, Towers of Doom. Here we go. What looked to be a 2-level lead, and you know, a really strong start from CCS. Just like that, we're watching this fort fall here for the blue team. This will take a lot of damage though. It is Playmaker, by the way. Completing his level 7 quest there. 5 on Master Assassin. 44 stacks of buildings. A lot of stacks. Just asserting dominance there. Red team and blue team doing the camp at the same time. The Thrall over the top on the Murdens. Good. The follow-up CC from Thrall is even better. And the Tychus just sitting there mowing him down is going to get the kill. Meanwhile, Mello looking for a hunt onto Mockery in the back line. It has to pop the Archon. He's currently doing a lot of damage to the face of the red team. Nevertheless, the Pumpkins are going to be coming in here. Blue's going to try to stop, but we'll see how he does with that. pumpkins all connect, and down goes the first bell tower
Destroyed a fort.
of the game. Ooh, almost got the throw there onto Eric. That would have been really good.
Be swift,
That's hard to do.
heroes. Do not
Looks like
let the
Hogger gonna be able to
Gravekeeper's
cap
cronies
for the
reach
blue
the
team.
altars before you.
And Mello here
Enough
capping
of this
for the
charade. Bring down the Gravekeepers.
Red team has a really scary combo that they can just kill a Muradin, which is not easy to do, and he's got block party, or rather dwarf block, but the throw over the top, the stun from obviously the Garrosh, the root then from the Thrall, and a Tychus just kind of mowing him down with a minigun. It's just so much damage. It's so hard to play around. And here we go. Here's the throw over the top. We're going to see it right there. Avatar not popped because he doesn't have it, and there he goes. Yeah. I mean, what do you... There's a throw over the top. Thrall just a little bit late on the root, but could have killed Eric there. Yeah, I really like the Thrall pick here. That was really good drafting, I think. Throw over the top. There's the root. Good unstop there from Shredded Wind on the Lucio. Able to keep his Genji alive.
The altars are
Red
rising,
team
heroes.
slightly ahead on XP. Again, they got a full bell tower. Mello in trouble? I mean, I don't really think so. Yeah, he's just kind of out. Hogger doing this top camp. Is it going to get spotted? I don't know if they care. Blue team is trying to play around them here, but with this Garrosh, it's kind of scary. This next objective is pretty much free for red team here.
They claim
But
the
blue is in the top lane. Mello getting run down. There is the X-Strike over the top. Looks for a hunt. I don't know if that's where you wanted to hunt, friend. But nevertheless, Hogger going to get the kill there. On to the Illidan. Fight has broken out here in the bottom lane. The Archon is popped. Raynor getting low. Big stun there. And the follow-up from Thrall is insane. And with one swipe of his axe, 2 members of the blue team go down. That looked cool. I know he didn't get the double kill for it, but that looked sick. It looked like he got a double kill with the axe. And that's all I'll remember from the series. Meanwhile, blue team looking for a way out. And looks like Gamer's going to let them. So red team has to do their camps. Hogger, though, while the Illidan has been deceased, getting some really good value here with the pumpkins. You didn't mean to do that spin. Don't even play like you tried to do that spin. Alright, pumpkins trying to get pushed in here with with the Garrosh. I mean, the Garrosh can just throw, man. But Odin is going to be popped to ensure that 3 more shots land onto the core of the blue team. And there's a throw over the top onto Mockery. The root is good. The Unstoppable is good as well, but is it enough? No. Or rather, is it enough for the blue team? Yes. Haymaker is not going to get Splash into the zone the way he had hoped. And now,
It is nearly time.
Murden going down, throw over the top. I mean, it's clinical right now what the red team is doing as more pumpkins go in. 3 more shots land onto the core of the blue team. And now, with the Murden dead, if the red team is able to play for all 3 of these altars, that is game. Or even if they get 2 altars and then the boss, that is also game. So, going to be interesting to see how blue wants to play this. They're looking for a pick onto the Illidan, but they're not going to find one. Eric's going to try to cap right now, but the Garrosh and the Tychus are looming. Rhaegar in the bottom lane. Here's a hunt onto the Genji. Holy cow, the damage right away onto the Illidan is great, and a beautiful follow-up there from the Hogger to finish him off. X-Strike over the top, very strong, but the Ancestral is good. A lot of damage onto the backline as the Archon is here. Red team trying to...
Like all the others.
Probably, I think they're just trying to do too much right now. I think they just need to back up. They lost a guy. The game is not over. You're in complete control. Don't try to force anything else here.
I am lord of this realm, and it will not.
Unfortunately, the Illidan
from
just got
me.
blown up, but that's no need to panic. So they're going to go try to protect their bell tower here in the bottom lane, but it's going to be kind of tricky. It's going to be a 4-on-4. Burden looking for the Tychus, but not quite finding him. The Unstop a little bit late. Mockery taking tower shots right now. The Root is good, and the Thrall gets thrown in on top of the Tassadar. He's going to be able to finish him off. And Red Team quickly responding after losing the Illidan and a couple of Bell Towers with a really nice engage here. And a really nice play by Gamer on the Garrosh. Wonder if we're going to see that banned if this goes to a game 3. Pumpkins need to go in here, and then you can boss. So, I don't think you get that kill, do you? Wait, do you get that kill? No. Do you? I don't think so. I think you just die. I think you die, right? Oh my god. Who wins? They just left. What? Okay. Meanwhile, Pumpkin's here in the bottom lane. Caught him just in time as you see him go in, and now boss ends. And you just start boss? That would have been crazy if you just started boss.
Once more, the altars rise.
Wonder if Illidan. I don't play a lot of Illidan, but I wonder if Illidan can literally just start boss during this. Red team kind of pokes for a while, and then halfway through the objective, you see the shots go off. Gamer kind of caught out here. The Tassadar wall is good, but the focus is a little split. Is Gamer gonna live? No, he dies right before the objective. Oh no. Well,
The altars have risen. Activate them.
I mean, there.
Now.
I guess he's gonna play under tower. He's gonna play under tower, but he needs support. Like he needs Rhaegar. He needs Thrall to be here. Yeah, okay. Tychus is just gonna leave. Tassadar is going to be able to clear out the Pumpkins, and yeah, this is a wise decision. Although, they see the Tassadar bottom. This is dangerous. They see the Tassadar bottom, and it's 4-on-4. I think I go for this boss on blue team. I have 20. Go, go, fight for the boss. Fight for the boss. Come on. Ah, dang it. Oh no. And now Thrall's caught out. Yeah. Oh, good blink. Ends up hitting the Illidan. Shockwave over the top. There's the slice from Eric. The Sundering, though, is it able to save him? Yes, it is. Just in time. Excuse me, just in time. But, a couple ults traded for that. No Sundering, no Ancestral. Shockwave down. Sorry. I got a message I had to respond to. So, red team's gonna do what? What are they doing? They're just kind of giving bottom. And what, they're gonna take all of top? That isn't damaged at all? This doesn't seem worth. What? Did they DC? What happened? Hello? I mean, they only need one altar. Maybe the thought was just, we just need one altar, so what does it matter? We just get in position, look for a fight. There's the throw over the top. We've seen this before, but the unstop is good this time. From sure to win, and now the Garrosh is in a lot of trouble. The Archon is popped, and that thing is going to be infinite. Good stun there. The Illidan coming in, causing all kinds of havoc in the background. Shredder getting really low. Red team getting really low as well. Nobody has yet died, but that has just changed. Genji, the first to fall. Thrall. Oh, he got the stun actually onto its Gamer, who's trying to end the game instead of helping his team. I don't know if it's the right play, but everybody is going down so quickly except the Illidan, who's still alive. And the Illidan, the only one that has self-healing left, gonna be able to finish up CCS. They're gonna be able to cap. They're gonna win the game. They don't know which one to cap. Either one wins the game, gentlemen. Well played there. What a crazy fight to end. And we go to a game 3. Cool. I love game 3s. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Take a look at the damage. Much more evenly distributed. It was a much closer game. That was really fun. Really fun to watch. Illidan play was pretty strong. Got picked a couple of times and got kind of just blown up, but I think overall, I mean, definitely won the game there at the end. Tychus leading the way. No deaths on the Tychus. Tychus main? Tychus main confirmed? Wait, he doesn't play Tychus. Where's the Tychus? Level 17 Tychus. He plays him a decent amount, but I wouldn't call him a main. CCS came out of the gate really strong there. Got a really early pick. The Gyarados died within the first, I think I said 20 seconds. And from there, it was all the Gyarados show. Getting the throw onto the Murden, and killing him over and over again with the nice Thrall combo. Decimate 20 definitely put in some value in that last fight. The Odin was strong, doing a ton of AoE damage. Long Wall. It wasn't actually Endless Archon. Huh. I think I called Endless Archon, but definitely was not that. What's up, Kyo Moonlight? I really like this talent. I love Alpha Wolf. Additional percent damage too. That's a scary Thrall build when you're any tank. If you go full green and you're playing a tank for the opposite team, it's not a good time. You're always gonna be on edge, for sure. Congrats to Haunted House. They get their first win of the season. We go to a game 3 here. You pick the map, you win the game. That is what we've learned thus far in the match. Looks like they're still coming up with a map for us. So. No lobby yet, so they must still be deciding. All right. What's the good word? Okay, here we go. Lobby's up. We're going... Ah, Christ. What a snooze of a map. Okay. We're going to Sky Temple. This was picked by Haunted House. Okay. I assume they have some sort of Abathur player here. Let's see who plays Abathur first. Just wait on the all clear from Haunted House, and then we'll get going. What's up, Ghost Dunk? CCOs? You're only like an hour behind Slick Rub with that comment, so. Alright, we have the green light from everybody. Let's get this party started. Let's get this party started. Go, go, go. Alright, thank you. My god.
Sky Temple.
I've cast 3 matches and they've all been best of 3s. Welcome to the best of 3 channel, y'all. 100%. As much as I love the other 2 maps that have been played tonight, both Infernal and Tower of Doom, Todd, if you will, I hate this map. I like the map below it. I like spiders, but I think my hatred for the map is a little bit unfounded because it definitely comes from my hatred of Sky Temple and Storm League, where I'm always losing to a Samuro who's hitting my buildings while I'm losing a 5v4 bottom or something. What's up, all one? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. They banned the Garrosh. I think that's a really good call. Gamers seemed extremely comfortable playing the Garrosh. Got a lot of picks with it. It's really, really strong from him. Or her, or them, or whatever. So no Joe, no Hogger. So 2 tanks and 2 offlaners. Banned early doors here. I like globals here. I think I would just take the Brightwing, but let's see what they end up going with.
Oh, this is
Oh, it's Lucio again. Okay. Meanwhile, what is red team gonna pull out here? They chose this map, mind you. So the red team was likely to have the spicier draft. Although, Brailing as expected, and Sylvanas.
For the Forsaken.
Scylla's gotta be the most like neutral pick you can have. It's like, man, I don't know what we should take here. Well, we need a DPS. How about Sylvanas? Okay. She's good on every map. And there we see the Tracer come out. They didn't ban it, and Mockery immediately jumps on the opportunity to show us his Tracer in NGS. Mansky also grabbing the Blaze here. So, I mean, they banned the Tracer, they've seen the Johanna, they've seen the Hogger, and they were more scared of that than the Tracers. So it tells me that they have a plan for the Tracer. I don't know if it's going to be like double auto attack or something, or if they're going to pick like Taunt Varian with, I don't know. But they wouldn't leave it up if they didn't have a plan. Unlike Phoebe Buffet, who doesn't even have a pla. And if you get that joke, you are also in your mid-30s. No hammer. Interesting. Definitely some scouting being done. So what do you see here? I mean, I would really like to see a Diablo. You need something to deal with the Tracer, some sort of engage, like hard engage. Varian Diablo is good here. Mello just rips an Illidan again. And there's a Diablo. Okay, so I like that a lot. I mean, Abathur is still definitely playable here if you're Haunted House, so we'll see what happens. Eric and Brainer. What do you do? Falstad? I'll hit the Falstad. Falstad and like a Nubarak? I'll shut up. Boy, I haven't been that off in a long time. Tychus, Arthas. Okay, Tychus, sure, because you want to kill a Diablo, I guess. Arthas is a very good pick. Actually, Arthas is pretty insane here. I like that pick a lot. Okay. I've been talking into existence, and finally someone took it. Really curious to know if they were looking at Abathur there and then decided against it at the last second. Maybe with how strong of a counter the Illidan, or the Arthas is to Illidan, they thought giving him just a little bit extra attack speed is not going to really do enough to make a difference into the Arthas. But we shall see. All right, tied 1-1. It's best of 3. This is the last game.
For your ceaseless battle.
It is Sky Temple. It is Can't Connect Stuns. They are left to right in blue. We have Eric on Tychus, Shredded Win again on Lucio, Brainer on the Arthas, Lemansky playing Blaze and Mockery on Tracer, and from right to left. Did I say left to right before? I don't remember. I'm tired. From right to left, it is Haunted House. It's Gamer on the Diablo, Mello playing Illidan, Cello, Cecilia,
5, 4, 3,
Cecily.
2, 1.
I'm going with Cecily. On the Falstad, bottom lane we have Sylvanas being played. That is a cool mount. Sylvanas being played by Splash, and then Bacon on the Brightwing. And we got a little bit of cheese-a-roni happening here in the bottom lane. You can see the Tychus coming down. He's got an angry grenade. He's going to throw the grenade first, and then walk away. That's funny. Average Tychus behavior. As a Tychus player myself. Throw your anger grenade and walk away. Looking for a kill already. Onto its Gamer, but a really nice counter engage from Gamer. Just throws the Arthas over his shoulder, slams him into the tower range, and First Blood goes over to Haunted House. Beautiful poly. Does he get the E? No, it didn't quite get the E. And now Eric throwing a lot of damage into Gamer. The grenade connects, but just a little late. Mockery doing a fair amount of damage there to the face of the Sylvanas. We've already got some spicy play here. Auto attack Falstad. Love to see that. Everything was pretty... Is this block? Yeah, it's pretty good in another team, actually.
Hero slain.
I'm an idiot. I'm sorry, friends. Looks like Diablo got caught here by Brainer. Tychus machine gun burn him down. Cecily getting pretty low here on the camp, but they're going to be able to do it. Tracer Lucio starting to brew the camp now for the blue team. They do camps significantly slower than the red. Falstad flying bottom. Not going to have it available for this objective. It's going to spawn in about 15 seconds here. Illidan coming down as well.
Such a feeble mind.
This gamer looking to cut off some rotations. This is a really scary push here for Haunted House. Does have the still black arrows. And is actually possession as well. So any minions that come in are going to go right to the red team. However, big engage from the blue team. It's Gamer getting run down again. Tracer going to be able to get the kill. Looking for more. Bacon in a lot of trouble. Tracer's going to be able to finish him off. Shredder win. Getting low, but not low enough. Mello is here, but not long for the world. Does get the pulse bomb onto the Illidan. And this is why you ban the Tracer, ladies and gentlemen. You just ban it. Just. I told you he's got a YouTube video about it. You know, the man is a very good Tracer. Just don't deal with it. Well played by Mockery, getting a triple kill there. Blue team now in control of the map. They're going to be able to control the altars here. They still have their camp pushing. That's a cool mount as well, the purple. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, we have the epic Brightwing v Brightwing v Blaze matchup. Here comes a go. Oh, see the Falstad fly over the top. He's gonna die. Oh no, it's a really good poly there from the Brightwing. Oh, and Mockery is actually gonna go down. It was the greatest bait of all time. I hope other people think that's as funny to them as it is to me. So, like, the fucking fly over the top of where that action is. Like, oh, see you guys, I'm gonna go to objective now. Just sight unseen. They had no idea who was on that objective. Oh, that's funny. It ended up working out. Tracer goes down. And now momentum again swings back towards red. A little bit of a fight here. Falstad's top pushing. It's a 3 on 4. Really nice cleanser from Bacon. Are you out? You're out. Alright, good. Gamer's out this time. Falstad throwing some hammers at a building. Didn't overstay his welcome. Got what he could. Got out. Good job there by the Falstad. It's going to be, again, a 4... well, excuse me. It's going to be a 4 on 4 here. Oh, my gosh. This time, the chicken gets burnt. We have burnt chicken, ladies and gentlemen. The stun from Mansky was good. And the follow-up subsequential CC as well was enough to put the bird in the ground.
Return to your war.
This time, the aggressive flight didn't pan out. Wait, is Illidan gonna get this? There's no shot Illidan gets this. Oh my god, he gets it. And he gets to walk away. He gets to walk away. The shift coming out. The shift's out in time. He gets away with it. Look at the damage it's doing. Wow. Alright, I mean, see, that's the kind of stuff, that's the kind of shit that tilts me sideways when I play this map. That if I was on the red team, or rather the blue team, my mental is fried at this point. Because it's like, how, we have the advantage, we're taking their camp, how does an Illidan, and why does an Illidan even think that that is an acceptable thing to do? And yet because it's so out there, he gets it and just walks away. And I'm sitting there, and in Storm League, everybody tilts sideways, we start typing to each other, and then I just... That was a really nice play there by Mello. Bunker's gonna have to be used here, right? Yeah. Does anybody get here in time? Polly's gonna definitely finish him off. Really nice play there by Mello, able to stop the blaze stun. Now what can blue team do?
The night of the sun grows within the temple.
Building's gonna be able to very comfortably take this out. Meanwhile, blue team looking for an engage, ends up landing on the Shredder Wind. Oh my gosh, there was so much healing onto the Diablo, but unfortunately the Tychus had a minigun and a bullet with a name on it. Building is not going to be saved despite Gust's good intention. Eric has a, well, he's got an Odin. Mockery looking for another kill. Is he going to be able to get it? Yes, he does. Another very strong kill there onto the Falstad. Illidan takes takes the camp again. Out of range. Splash sitting here in the bottom lane, understanding what the next rotation will be. And the fort in the bottom lane is on the menu. How many kills? Mockery's got 5 total kills right now. That's right here. Objective is up. CCS definitely has the lead. They definitely have the structure advantage. But it's not that bad. Nice unstoppable there. Oh. The hunt was coming as well, but Mockery still had the E, so he's able to blink away from it. Brainer is kind of on an island here. There's a stun from Gamer. Does he have a throw over the top? Not quite. But it's not going to matter, as there was just enough damage to finish the Arthas here. Now Haunted House is going to be able to capture the rest of this objective. Blaze going to go mid and try to get what he can. Mello do be taking some damage, but nothing significant. The boop there from Lucio is nice. Make sure that Gamer can't get his flip off. Devil's Due. Actually, it's a really good Devil's Due game. There we have a flip over the top, but Poly not quite in time again. I think I would have liked to see Poly range. I guess it's Hyper Shift because it's Sky Temple. But I've really seen a surge of taking Poly at one. We have a 5-on-4 engage here. It looks like they're just going to be content giving the camp. Really wise decision here from the red team. Hunt was available, but I think they just kind of caught him off guard, and you're not really going to lose much by giving that camp. A little XP, but rather that than the catastrophe it could have been. And with Cindy going down, you're happy that that cooldown's not in their toolbox right now. See the blue team posturing for any type of rotation from the red team. Splash is really in an interesting position. I mean, somebody should be checking that. Lucio's going to check that, right? He has to. Good cleanse there from Bacon. Eric getting really low. Is the autos enough? The silence is good. And somehow the healer is doing what healers do best, keeping them alive. Eric's still very low. And now Falstad flying top to deal with the Blaze, who's kind of pushing it in. It's a full level lead, a level and a tick for CCS. And this building is kaput.
Blue team has crushed the fort.
Blue team's kind of putting their foot on the gas a little bit. CCS with that level advantage, able to take an extra building, able to pressure top a little bit more. If they sit on top objective for 2-3 hits, it's definitely going to fall. And blue team, understanding that red is not going to really press them at 16s and kind of do what they want, they're just going to rip a boss. Red team's super late to kind of understand what's happening. Gust is available just quite now, but it's already far too late. Illidan's going to take top. This is where you want your offlaner to be right now. He's going to do as much as he can. Camp is pushing. That's not bad. Tracer going to sit here on the bottom objective for the blue team. They're going to have to clear. Yeah, they can clear that out. They have vision. So, this boss, I mean, it's going to get a little bit of damage to the keep. A little bit of damage to the walls here. But it is very even right now. Just because all the forts are now down. This actually did favor red team a little bit because of the fact that they were able to get 2 forts for that. Blue team only able to get the 1 fort and a little bit of damage to the keep, but the buildings are the big thing. And they still remain. So, blue just kind of wants to tread water right now. It gets kind of to a boring map state where blue really doesn't want to engage. Because they have that level lead and they don't really have to force anything. That being said, here's a massive engage onto the camp. Big silence arrow over the top onto the Svanas. Mockery getting really low. There is the hunt onto the back lane. But Tychus is the first to get a kill, and down goes Diablo. Eric getting low as well. Mello doing everything he can to try to get a kill, but nothing is falling right now. He dives into the back lane, onto the Mansky. Lucy doing everything he can, but it's not enough. Brainerd going to be the next to fall here. Shredded Wind getting low too. Mello keeps pressing forward. Still looking for more, actually. Dives in there, his splash. And Eric is in an Odin trying to escape. He just can't because he's an Odin. Dive there onto the Tracer. He can't have many blinks left. Splash still looking for more. Good blinking from Bacon to try to save his DPS. And this is a very scary push here for the blue team as we have 2 bruiser camps coming in, or excuse me, siege camps coming in, doing terrible, terrible damage to the front line. This keep is not long for this world as black arrows land onto it, completely rendering it useless. Although Cecil taking a lot of damage from the Tracer and that Tychus grenade. Doesn't have a big health pool anyway. And with that, okay, just like that, they're able to push him off. So now the game is pretty much dead even. The level advantage pretty much completely negated. Half a level lead at this late is really nothing. CCS will get 20, is very slightly ahead of the red team. Oh no, the Illidan gets caught out, the blink doesn't come in time. And now, no, chicken saying, leave, leave. He's gonna have to gust, yeah. There is Cindy, but it's not 20 Cindy, he didn't wait. Oh no, meanwhile Brightwing in the bottom lane. Doing what Brightwings do. Is Brightwing's gonna get this building, right? I have to know. Bully Eric off of this now. No, don't be afraid. Poly him. Fight him in lane. Oh, fight him. He's alone. He's on an island. He's still chasing. What is happening? Did he DC? He had to have DC'd. There's no way he didn't just DC. What? What? Like moth to a flame. I've never seen somebody chase a Brightwing so long. I guess maybe he was waiting because he thought the shift was coming in, and he was going to install the shift. I don't know. But with Tychus going down, hopefully they get a building. I don't know if they can. Illidan's back. During that objective phase, the red team lost 2 of their keeps. So it's kind of dire straits here for red team. You need to make something happen. And Cecil putting all of their damage into the building. You're going to be able to take that off. So, okay, that's great. Boss is going to be up in 18. Tychus is going to be up in 18. You don't want to fight into a 20. Odin, which is what we have. Total recall there from the Tracer. Absolute 0 from Cindy. And here we have a big engage over the top. Is the Gust going to come in? Not quite. Brainerd getting really low. There's the Cindy over the top. Everybody able to get into the bunker for the blue team except Shredded and Mockery. But they're nimble enough to get away. Mello is stuck onto the Tracer. Isn't going to be able to get the kill. The total recall gives him about half his health left. Nevertheless, no one falls after a big exchange of ultimates there. Tychus going to have his Odin available for this boss fight, but the level 20 Gust is crazy. Level 10 Gust is insane. Well, since the upgrade. But like, what do you do here if you're the blue team? Like, you can't fight this. You literally can't. Top lane's pushing, bottom lane's pushing. There's the Gust, but oh man, I really wish he would have saved the Gust. I think the Gust could have ended the game for them. And now they're not going to be pushing with this. Looks like they're going to go straight to Temple. Yeah, I really wish they would have saved that. There was no way that they were going to contest that. It would have been suicide. It would have been absolute suicide for Blue to contest that. They didn't have Cindy. All they had was an Odin. And what do we see? Illidan's going to be cleaning up here and then going top. They don't actually get on altar right away, which I think is a little bit of a mistake. Brightwing's heading there now. So just a couple seconds lost. But this camp going to be pushing here into the top lane. The boss is fully cleared before it does any amount of meaningful damage. Gust can't be a win condition. Will it be one this time? It's going to be up here again in 3 seconds. Illidan heading bottom. Going to be using that global. How many stacks do we have on the Illidan? Actually, we don't have stacks on the Illidan this time. Interesting. 25 stacks on the Falstad with secret weapon, with sustained winds. Is enough damage to burn down anything. Bacon getting really low though here. Bacon getting frighteningly low here. He's going to need to take some time to... Oh wait, Illidan's on core. Illidan is on core, and he's just hitting the core. We have Gust here onto Brainerd just to keep himself alive. But Shredder wins in the back lane trying... Oh, you just left. Bye. Chicken is out. Brightwing trying to hearth, and enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. No, Bacon. Bacon, give him a blink. Give him a blink. Okay, that's unfortunate. However, Illidan is still on core, by the way. He's just gonna get out. Okay, so he's gonna do a little bit of damage and not get out. Okay. Meanwhile, up here, Syl has fallen to the Tracer. Its Gamer is trying to run away, but not going to be able to do so. And Cecily, if you know anything about how Tracer and Lucio work, are gonna get super super speed and get the kill. And that's gonna do it. I mean, what a very bizarre ending to this game and to this series, but at the end of the day, pretty interesting match for a Sky Temple. GG has been called. CCS will win their first match of the season, winning against Haunted House 2-1. This Nexus did. Congratulations to them. Goodbye, spider. That's not a spider, that's a snake. I know animals. I had one of those CNCs. It's a lie, I didn't have a CNC. That's why I don't know my animals. Yeah, I mean, just ban Tracer, right? The respect bans in game 1 and 2. I don't know if they just forgot about it in game 3, but Mockery definitely carrying the DPS there on that Tracer, especially on Sky Temple too. Obviously one of the better rotational maps. Really impressed by the Illidan play pretty much throughout. Really turned a lot of those fights. 14-8 in kills. And healing numbers pretty much the same. Offlane numbers pretty much the same as well. I just cracked. My voice just cracked. Must be time to go. But yeah, pretty fun match. I mean, that was a really good match. I'm glad I picked it up. Take a look at the talents here very briefly. Full Q there from Arthas. What a banger of a song from Blizzard. Blizzard got some bangers. It's from Warcraft 2. Anywho's, we'll go over the map selection screen. This will be our outro. Blue team gets their win. They get their point. And that's gonna do it for me. Ooh, we have to raid Raka. What is her Raka F? The other CCS team played. It's a CCS triple header tonight. So everybody get over to Raka and give them some support. Thanks for everybody for hanging out. Congratulations again to Can't Connect Stuns. 2-1 victory over Haunted House. Just an absolute wonderful series. Thanks to everybody for all the support, for supporting not just my stream, but also Nexus Gaming Series as well. Have a wonderful night, everybody, and go watch some more CCS. Have a great night.